Hello? Hello? Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, okay. I got it. It's 2025 calling, and apparently your house wants in, and I want to help. So today I'm sharing my favorite top 6 boldest interior design trends of 2025 and all the stylish, approachable ways to bring that vibe home without breaking the bank. Hi guys, I'm Tony, your coastal North Carolina real estate broker bestie and resident interior design nerd. I am here to help you fall in love with your home again, whether you're buying, selling, or just zhuzhing things up. If you love home design inspo with a little sass and a lot of heart, smash that like button and definitely subscribe because, my friends, there is so much more to come. Now, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's talk about my top 6 boldest interior design trends that are totally everywhere this year, and how to get that look in a way that is stylish, realistic, and budget friendly. And yes, I said realistic because unless you are secretly a Kardashian, most of us don't have $1 million budget for sconces. Number 1, warm earthtone revival. Okay, so I am really into this warm earthtone revival thing that's happening in interior design right now. Have you seen Pantone's color of the year? It's called Mocha Mousse, which sounds less like a paint color and more like a dessert I'd eat in bed while watching HGTV reruns. What I love about these rich, earthy tones like terracotta, clay, cinnamon, rusty reds, and soft browns is that they just feel so grounding and warm. After years of stark whites and cool grays, it's like the design world is finally exhaling. These tones make a space feel safe and inviting, kind of like a hug you can live in. They're also super versatile. You can go full on rustic or keep it modern and minimal, but still warm. Even coastal interiors look amazing when you mix in a soft sand meets sunset palette. And that mocha mousse color, it pairs beautifully with cream, deep greens, muted blush. Honestly, it plays well with almost anything. Unlike me before coffee. The best part, you don't need a full renovation to get the vibe. Paint a single accent wall or even just a side table. Add cozy textures like velvet pillows, a chunky knit throw, maybe a few terracotta planters. Just a few thoughtful pieces can shift the entire feel of a room. And if you're on a budget, I got you. Thrift stores are gold for this trend. Look for older wood pieces with good bones and give them a fresh coat of warm-toned paint or stain. Grab a can of cinnamon or clay-colored spray paint for your vases, candlesticks, or picture frames. And if you're feeling creative, grab a blank canvas and just paint some random shapes in mocha mousse and rusty red. It's super quick, it's custom, and it's totally on trend, and it instantly fills the wall with warmth and personality. Bob Ross, my friends, would be proud. This trend is all about making your home feel like a cozy retreat, and warm earth tones do it effortlessly. It's grounding, it's comforting, and it just kind of feels like home. Number 2. Okay, so here's another trend that I'm totally loving right now. Moody, expressive color palettes. You know the ones. Deep dramatic tones like inky navy, forest green, oxblood, charcoal, even plum or merlot. I mean, merlot, right? You can't go wrong there. Well, unless you're wearing white. Basically, if warm earth tones are your cozy best friend who brings you soup when you're sick, Moody Palettes are your artsy friend who drinks red wine, journals in their leather notebooks, and has impeccable taste in lighting. These colors make a space feel soulful, like a little mysterious. I imagine an old library with velvet chairs, moody lighting, a candle flickering in the corner, maybe even a jazz record playing. It's got depth. It feels like the room has secrets, which is really just super cool. What I love most is that this trend isn't afraid to go bold. It's emotional, it's expressive. It's for people who want their homes to feel like something, not just look pretty. You don't have to be dramatic to love drama in your space. If you're feeling brave, painting an entire room in a deep tone will make a huge impact, especially smaller spaces like a powder room, a dining nook, or a bedroom. But even just a feature wall in a dark saturated color can make everything else pop. You don't want to paint? That's fine. Bring the moody vibe through your furniture. A velvet couch in a deep teal, black dining chairs, a walnut sideboard. Mix in metals like brass or matte black for contrast and layer in lush textures, velvet, mohair, even matte ceramics. Basically, if it looks like a Bond villain might lounge on it, you're totally doing it right. And don't forget the art. One bold, oversized piece in a rich color can anchor the whole room and set the tone. And if you're working with a tighter budget, let your creativity shine and add your own piece of the story to your space. Hit up your local Hobby Lobby or Michael's and grab some inexpensive acrylic paint in like a charcoal or plum color and DIY your own vibe on canvas. It's abstract, it's bold, and it's personal. And hey, it might even match those wine stains on your rug or sofa, which now can totally be chalked up to part of the design, right? To top it all off, create the mood with lighting. You want warm, dimmable bulbs. Always dimmable, my friends. Candles, vintage style sconces, Moody Palettes love soft lighting. It helps the colors melt and glow, and it gives that luxurious layered feel. And this is the perfect reason to go thrifting. I mean, if I had a nickel for every cool lamp or candle base I found at the thrift shop, pretty sure I'd be able to pay for a trip around the world. First class, with champagne and snacks. So yeah, if you're craving drama, depth, and a little bit of main character energy in your home, this is your trend. Moody palettes aren't just stylish, they're soulful. And whether you go all in or just dip a toe, the vibe shift is real. Trust me, once you start, you will never go back to basic beige. I mean, emotionally, I just can't. Number 3, color and material drenching. This next trend I'm absolutely obsessed with right now. It's called color drenching. Have you heard of it? It's where you take one color and fully commit. Walls, trim, ceiling, furniture, even the curtains, all in the same tone, but in different finishes and textures. It's immersive, it's dramatic, and it's giving editorial moment vibes. And it's not just for bold colors either. People are doing it with soft sage, muted blush, dusty blue, and it creates this calming, cocoon-like vibe that's so serene. But if you want to go big, try deep navy, charcoal, or emerald. It's all about choosing your color. Material drenching is the close cousin of the color trend. Same concept, but with texture instead of color. You focus on one material, like wood, velvet, linen, or concrete, and you layer it throughout. It gives the space a super rich, cohesive designer look. But, my friends, here's the key. Don't go too matchy-matchy. That is where most people trip up. If you're drenching in wood, don't use the same exact grain and tone everywhere. Mix a natural oak on the walls, a darker walnut for furniture, and maybe a weathered reclaimed piece for shelving. That variation makes it feel intentional, not like you bought a wood furniture set from page 1 of the catalog of Rooms to Go. No offense, Rooms to Go. Same thing with fabrics. If you're leaning into velvet, for example, use a matte velvet on the sofa, a crushed velvet pillow, maybe even a silky velvet curtain. They're all technically the same material, but they catch light differently and add gorgeous depth. You want to try it without going all in? Start small. Try drenching a nook, a powder room, or a hallway in one tone. Paint the walls, the trim, maybe a console table. Then layer in pillows, art, or accessories in that same hue, but in different textures. It'll feel high-end and thoughtful. On a budget, you can get the look with textiles and paint alone, or go for removable wallpaper, colored curtains, monochrome bedding, anywhere you can repeat a tone with layers and softness. Color and material drenching makes any space feel designed, like someone thought it through, even if it's super simple. It's one of those bold design choices that feels high impact, but can totally be done on a shoestring. Number 4, curved and sculptural furniture. Okay, have you noticed how everything in furniture is getting softer and rounder lately? I am loving this curved and sculptural furniture trend. It feels modern, cozy, and just a little bit extra in the best way possible. We're finally moving away from all those sharp lines and hard edges that we've seen for years, and we're leaning into softness, flow, and personality. Curved sofas, rounded coffee tables, wavy mirrors, chunky chairs that look more like art than furniture, but also like something you'd want to take a nap on. And it's not just about aesthetics. These shapes actually make a space feel more welcoming. Curves are naturally comforting. They soften a room instantly, especially when paired with textured fabrics like velvet, boucle, or even natural wood. You want to try the trend? If you're ready to go big, a curved sectional or wavy wood headboard makes a gorgeous statement. But you don't have to go all out to get the look. Start with smaller pieces, a rounded ottoman, a sculptural lamp, or even a curvy accent chair. Not ready yet to buy furniture? No problem. You can still lean into the look with decor. Try vases with organic shapes, arched candle holders, or scalloped edges on bowls and trays. Even artwork or mirrors with soft fluid lines can help bring that curve energy into the room. Just don't let it turn into full jellyfish mode. We want chic, not squishy. Budget tip: thrift shops and Facebook Marketplace are gold mines for this trend. Look for vintage pieces with rounded edges or unique silhouettes and give them a fresh coat of paint or new upholstery. Or DIY something simple, like adding a soft curve to a wood tabletop or updating a mirror with a wavy frame. And here's a pro styling tip. You do not need every single thing in the room to be curvy. Just break up the straight lines. Try layering a round rug under a coffee table or placing an oversized soft pillow on a clean lined sofa. A little goes a long way. This trend feels like bringing a little sculpture into your everyday life. It's design that wants to cuddle, like your furniture went to art school but still knows how to host a girls' night. Number 5, mixed metals and reflective accents. And no, we are not just talking about your standard stainless steel appliances. This is about those high impact, intentional, shiny moments. Metallic accents, mirrored surfaces, high gloss finishes. A little shimmer can go a long way. Trust me, I've been shimmering before it was even a thing. What I love about this trend is how it plays with the light. Even the tiniest metallic detail can brighten a room and make it feel way more open. It's like built-in mood lighting, but way more chic. And you've got plenty of options. Brass gives you that warm vintage glow. Chrome is super sleek and modern. Copper brings in that artisan earthy vibe. And mirrors, my friends, are timeless. They're drama in the best possible way, and they never go out of style. How can you try it out? Well, you don't have to go full disco ball. Start small. Add a mirrored tray to your coffee table. Swap in brass or gold cabinet hardware. Style a shelf with a metallic vase or candlesticks. These little touches elevate a space without screaming for attention. If you want to level up, lighting is where this trend shines. A sculptural pendant in brass or a glossy chrome sconce. That's the jewelry of your room. Even one new light fixture changes the whole vibe. It's like mascara for your ceiling. And don't sleep on mirrored furniture. I know, it sounds a little 90s glam, but hear me out. Done right, a mirrored console or nightstand adds that perfect bit of sparkle without being over the top. And it reflects light beautifully, especially in smaller rooms or darker spaces. Just one note, don't put it where your dog naps unless you enjoy the jump scares. Now, if you're on a budget, there are so many easy ways to get this look. Try some metallic peel and stick tiles for a quick backsplash refresh. Or use gold or chrome spray paint on old decor. Even swapping in reflective contact paper on a tray or shelf can make a huge difference. No one has to know that it costs $5 unless you tell them. Pro tip, don't tell them. And of course, thrift those mirrors. Look for unique frames or vintage shapes, then hang them across from a window to double the light. It's one of the oldest tricks in the design book, and it works every single time. This trend walks the line between bold and sophisticated, whether your style is glam, industrial, coastal, or eclectic. Reflective accents add that little extra oomph. Sometimes your space needs a little sparkle, you know? Number 6, Art Deco revival. She is back, and she's not being subtle about it. This trend is totally giving old Hollywood meets modern elegance with a little Gatsby flair. Like the 1920s called and said, let's run it back, but make it sleeker and better lit. It's glamorous without being fussy. It's clean, bold, symmetrical, and full of intention. You'll see luxe materials like marble, velvet, lacquered finishes, and polished metals, especially brass and black. And the shapes? Think arches, scallops, sunbursts, and fan motifs. It's all very curated, but still so fun. Let's talk color. Rich jewel tones are huge with this trend. Deep emerald, sapphire, plum, onyx, brass, even a dramatic blush. It's moody, it's refined, and it feels like your living room just became a high-end cocktail lounge. Sticky floors not included. You want to just dip a toe in? You don't have to go all full Great Gatsby to bring Art Deco into your space. Start with smaller touches like a fan-shaped mirror, some geometric throw pillows, or a bold pattern rug. You'll instantly get that deco energy without having to redesign your whole room. Lighting is everything here. Look for glow bulbs, linear chandeliers, sconces with mixed metals. Deco lighting is sculptural and practical, like form and function beautifully balanced. Fabrics and finishes? Well, velvet is a go-to here. A velvet chair, sofa, or even just jewel-toned velvet throw pillows instantly elevate your space. And for a budget-friendly marble moment, try marble look contact paper on trays, desktops, or console tables. It's a super quick little glow-up. If you're on a budget or you love a good treasure hunt, thrift stores are full of Art Deco gems. Mirrors, glassware, old lamps, furniture with curved edges or metal details. And if you're crafty, a little gold leaf or metallic paint can turn something basic into something fabulous. Gold paint kind of fixes everything. Listen, my friends, I don't make the rules. Wallpaper is another fun way in. Peel and stick options with geometric or metallic patterns can make a huge impact. This trend is basically a whole mood. It feels like your house got dressed up for a night out, but still knows how to kick off its heels. So there you have it, 6 of the boldest, most beautiful trends of the year. Whether you want to go moody, curvy, or totally glam, you don't need a full renovation to make your space feel fresh and fabulous. Pick one that speaks to you and run with it. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment which trend you're loving most. Let me know, are you Team Mocha Mousse or Team Moody Drama? I want to hear what you're loving, and if you'd like help bringing any of these trends into your own home, don't hesitate to reach out. I am always up for offering my 2 cents when it comes to design. Always. All of my contact information is in the description below. And for now, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. See ya!